Hey guys, so I just went in with while I get my recording started. Just didn't want to lose my entry, so I got in here because of that pattern there. So I have this as one of my major lines that it should hit. This here is my minute fib line, and I probably should have changed the daily too. Let me change that to green so we can see that clearly. So this major line here that I have is actually one of the, I've set it as one of the major lines. You can see that. It's not pretty, but it's what it is. And I'm thinking it's going to hit there. But look at this. The daily and the minute fib lines are both right here. So I'm thinking this is a major level that this stock will hit. And that's at 257, which is a 50% here on the minute fib line, and the 78.6 on the daily. So you see I have it set as the final candle here, the lowest candle, and here is the highest candle, and then I drew it here on the minute. So I'm just watching it for a break to here or here. All right, here it comes. So now it's hitting on my my support resistance line that I drew, this one here. We're at 105, but I'm just interested to see if it'll go here. If it bounces, then I'll get out before I get red. But I'm just going to hold it for a minute to see if it's going to break through. Might consolidate for a while, but let's see. Like I said, it's hitting on my line, and I'm not sure if it's going to break it, but I do like this bearish candle here and this one, so I'm just holding to see if it's going to break my line, because I really want to get it here. We'll see. Now, as usual, you know, we're only going with 1,000 shares because we're only keeping our equity at $2,000. So because this is geared for beginner traders who might not have a lot of equity, and even though we have been trading with just our perpetual $2,000 and going in with small share size, and I guess this is relative because some people may think that this is a high quantity share, but for some of us this is actually pretty low. And we're still up $43,000 in 2 months. I did check, it's actually 2 months. So yeah, we're still doing good, and we're just trading using patterns. All right, so I'm seeing the struggle. Okay, I'm seeing the struggle right there. Like I said, this line that I drew is a really strong one, and it's also sitting on the 38.2 fib line as well. All right, so we got a break. Let's see how strong the bears are. I will get out if it gets here because it might pop up and then I'll be just stuck in it, so I'll just scalp it. So it's trying to break that line. I don't know if you can see me just holding the mouse right there. It's trying to break that line. If it does, I'll get out because I do not want to get caught in this. Okay, it broke that back. All right, I'm just gonna get out right there. Hope I can get it filled before I get negative. All right, so we're 35. I'm still watching because I'm very strong thought that it's gonna get to this level here, but let's see. I did get in it late, but I was watching QK for personal trade, but that thing just shot up before I was just busy doing too many different things. That thing just shot up all the way here. All right, here we go again. So we're going to short sell. As soon as it breaks that line, probably should have held it, but sometimes when this is so strong, it might just give us a bounce. There are some higher price stocks that we could have gone in, But for beginner traders, it might be just a little bit more challenging for you. And so like I said, we might get some consolidation, and that's what it's doing. If it breaks this, we could get in for another 20 cents basically. But if not, we can get it for a long. But we have to be sure of what we're doing. Now, I do understand that some beginner traders, you might be in a brokerage company that will only allow you, based on the PDT rule, to trade 3 times in a 5-day period. But for some who can gone offshore, can trade as many times as you want. Always have to be mindful though of your commissions. Still watching this. It's consolidating, as I said, on my line right here. Just want to see who's going to be the stronger, the bulls or the bears. And bearish action means comes down, bullish action means goes up. And I'll be posting that video this afternoon explaining those terms. One of my subscribers who's new to trading just wanted to understand some of the terminologies that I use. HOD, VWAP, bearish, bullish action. All right, that just broke. It's still being pushed down. And again, repeating myself, never go into a trade that's consolidating. Always wait to see who's the most dominant. All right, that broke, but let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's watch and see what the next candle looks like. All right, that looks good. Just waiting to see if it's faking us out. See, that's why I said let's wait to see what the next candle looks like. As usual, we're using Webull because there's no commission. And you can practice your trading using their paper trading as well as you can trade in a real account. And if you have over $2,000 in equity here, you can short trade. All right. I'm just thinking that this is a stronger pull than anything up here, so I'm really thinking to still get back in here for a short, because we did have some heavy bearish action here. So the bears are out, and we can just, while we wait, we can see this stock. Remember my pattern here, we traded it, and then this thing came down all the way down to 181, and then popped up this morning to 330, gave us this bearish pattern for a drop, and now we're waiting to see if it's gonna get to our combined daily and minute Fibonacci line here. All right, so it's back down to my line. Let's see if it's gonna break it. We're getting ready to just jump in here. Now I think Webull has hotkeys. You can research that. But we're just going to just jump in at market. But it's still basically consolidating. So we're still holding. Still that struggle right there. Now as we can see, this thing again, all the way here. Yeah, this line is really massive. And that's why I put that there. And again, while we just wait, I can just show you. There it is. A lot of accumulation right here. VWAP is now sitting on Fib. Is it pulling it up there? Okay. Yeah, this thing is still consolidating. I'm not going to trade it long. I'm just going to wait for it to hit and come back down. VWAP is still on Fib. I don't know yet. Okay, here we go. All right, 257. Can put that in. Let's buy that back. Now it's using that support as resistance. VWAP is coming down. So I'm gonna try and get you at least one trade per day. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's all I do. I just try to give you something. And today I'm trying to give you CETX. However, it's just not playing right. I think this is a very strong pull. Both of them are very strong pulls. This line here, but this is where I want it to get to. It's 257 at least. It's now 10:13, January 16, 2020. Waiting for this thing to hit my fib line. Overall market, Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P is looking quite bullish. However, we're in this for a short sell, waiting for a buyback at 257, and it should be coming up anytime now. The daily is at 260, but the minute at 257 should probably go in the middle, 259, but we'll see. Let's wait and see. Should break it. Should break both, actually. Sometimes it's in and out, sometimes you just gotta wait. And we're waiting on 257. There's a doji. And the news on this is they're doing a share repurchase. This is gonna take longer than I thought. Here we go again, trying to hit that wall. It was a major support here, so I'm not seeing it breaking it until it at least hits the fib lines. All right, we're seeing a lot of red candles here, so it should be coming down. Here we go. There we go. And we're out of the trade. All right, so like I said, this was a major pull. Both fib lines, the daily and the minute, met right here. So I usually love to see that, and I try to hold for that. And there we did. We're up $186. It's now 10:22, so in an hour. And that's the trade that I'm going to bring you today. I'm just going to go in now and see what I can get. I hope you guys learned something, or I helped you with something. This was the pattern that I saw right there. I'm just cleaning it up. I had drawn it in a rush, but this was a pattern that I saw. And usually this does a pop up and then a big drop, but when I saw this bearish candle here, I knew this was just going to be heading down. It hit this line that I had drawn previously because I've traded CETX before. Webull holds your lines, so this was there. It consolidated on the line and tried to get up there for a bit, but then it was pushed back down because the bearish action, like I said, was pretty strong. You can see from these candles, and I know that this line was something that they're all seeing, and they would be trying to get to that line, so that they did, and the rest now is history. All right, so guys, quick one today. I will leave you here, and like I said, go see what I can get for myself, and I will catch you maybe tomorrow, depending on what the market has. All right, please like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think, and I will see you soon. All right, bye, take care.